DeWanna. WNBA All-Star Alina Boston. Caitlin Clark.
Her energy and her will to win. She wants to win, and that's been really fun. And getting to, run around with her is definitely better than chasing her around.
You ever see two storms collide and turn into something way bigger than expected? That's exactly what's happening in Indiana right now. For years, DeWanna Bonner was the kind of veteran you never wanted to face. Gritty, seasoned, and unapologetically fierce. Caitlin Clark, she was the fast-rising supernova, the highlight machine, the rookie who had half the league scouting her logo threes before she even checked into the pros. These two were supposed to clash, opposites, generational divides, old guard versus new wave. But plot twist, Bonner didn't just team up with Clark, she just made a statement that flipped the entire script, and even Clark didn't see it coming.
Let's talk about Caitlin Clark and DeWanna Bonner. Both of them have made comments about the upcoming WNBA season, and we all know, once they assembled this roster, the pressure was going to begin to build.
It was subtle at first, a few shared smiles at practice, some veteran to rookie advice courtside, then came the interview bombshell. DeWanna Bonner, one of the most respected veterans in the league, flat out said she's grateful to be playing next to Caitlin Clark. Not coaching her, not mentoring her, teaming up with her. Let that sink in. A player who once embodied everything the WNBA stood for, pre-Clark era, is now on record saying she's not just on board, she's excited. This isn't just praise, it's validation. And for Caitlin Clark, who's dealt with every kind of scrutiny from the old guard since day one, that statement might have meant more than any standing ovation or viral stat line ever could.
She was asked about it after the game, and I thought her comments were telling because it's the kind of thing you want to hear from this team as they...
Let's rewind the tape on DeWanna Bonner for a sec. She's not just a vet, she's battle-tested. Over 5,000 career points, 4 All-Star nods, a 2-time WNBA champ. When Bonner steps on the court, you feel it. Her game was built on muscle memory and ruthless precision. And make no mistake, she's gone toe-to-toe with every major name in women's basketball, including Clark. They weren't just opponents, they were two freight trains barreling toward each other every time they met. The respect? Undeniable. The rivalry? Real. But now, things just got flipped upside down.
Obviously, that's like zero tolerance for that, There's no need. I think people sometimes fail to realize that we have a life outside of basketball, and we are human. So, be fans, first of all, that's what we're here to put on the show for you to enjoy. And we enjoy it. This is what we love to do. So don't make it, about that. Don't make it miserable for us to play that. Don't make it to where we're dreading to go out there and put on the best show for you. So it's something that I think our organization, our team, and our locker room stick together and, stand up for. And we're going to continue to do that. And we enjoy this game. So we want to keep it that way.
Yeah, I think exactly what DB said. I appreciate Kathy and the league doing that. I think also our organization has done a tremendous job of getting out in front of those things too. Coach White has done a tremendous job. So I think keeping our locker room tight, but like DB said, there's no tolerance for that.
All right, we'll turn to Eliza. Eliza.
Hi, this is Eliza from the fashion publication Who What Wear.
Because the Bonner we're seeing now, she's not throwing elbows anymore. She's throwing praise. Her evolution feels like something out of a movie montage. Gone is the icy competitor staring down Caitlin from across the arc. In her place is a teammate who's smiling when Clark hits those gravity-defying stepbacks. She's playing with the phenom now, not against her. And the change is bigger than just vibes, it's chemistry, it's mentorship, it's mutual trust forming in real time between two of the most electric players in the game. The kind of shift you can't fake.
Compared to what you are used to.
Oh man, yeah, totally different atmosphere. The support here has been just phenomenal. I really can't go anywhere. I've been here like a week and a half, and everywhere I go, it's just like, we're excited for the season. Thank you for being here. So it's been really, really refreshing, and I'm just happy to be here.
There was a time when seeing Bonner and Clark on the same roster felt impossible. Too much history, too much pride, too many collisions on the court. But here we are, and it's not awkward, it's not forced, it's fluid. Like two former rivals who suddenly realize their powers are way more dangerous combined. Bonner's experience, Clark's fire. They were once competitors racing for the same spotlight. Now they're building something brighter, together. And fans, they're loving every second of it.
What you notice is DeWanna Bonner had her back immediately. DeWanna Bonner backup came right to her defense. And this is another player who the Fever have added that is going to bring support around their stars. You see Bonner saying, nah, what are you doing right there? Getting right in her face. This is not something that the Fever had in the locker room.
Teammates, let that word sink in. DeWanna Bonner and Caitlin Clark on the same side of the stat sheet. It's the basketball version of a Marvel crossover. Two juggernauts, two storylines colliding, and suddenly they're running drills side by side. Clark, the face of the league's next chapter. Bonner, the anchor from the era before it. And the best part? You can tell Bonner's not tolerating Clark. She's thriving alongside her. There's a different kind of fire in her game now. A calm power next to Clark's flash. Together, they've become a walking mismatch nightmare for every other team in the league.
The experience, the champions that have been added to this one.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what everybody talked about when we were in the playoffs last year of, we really didn't have much experience at all playing in playoff games. I don't know what the exact number was, but we really lacked in that area. So just adding pieces of, players that have been in this league, they know what it takes to win. They know what it takes to get to the finals. They know what it takes to win championships. I think is exactly what we needed in our locker room. So it's just exciting, but also they're not only really good basketball players, they're really great leaders and really great people.
Let's be honest, this is the kind of storyline that sells out arenas. A vet who once wanted to shut Clark down is now throwing her a fist bump after a no-look dime. Dawn Staley once said, "Game recognizes game," and Bonner is proving that quote in real time. The woman who used to be the first to rotate over and block Clark's shot is now the first one to sprint over and high-five her after a dagger three. And for fans, this shift hits deep. Because what we're seeing isn't just a veteran accepting change, it's a veteran embracing the future and adding to it.
I don't know if I even really realized yet because I haven't played in front of it. So I'm excited to get a little bit of a taste on Saturday, but I can only imagine how the first game is going to be. Playing here as an opponent, it's hard to play here. They get loud, they get crazy. Last year in Connecticut, we just kept saying, we know we can't take this thing back to Indiana. We got to finish it at home because it was going to be insane. So I'm excited to be a part of it and them cheering for me for once instead of against.
It's almost poetic when you see Bonner clapping from the sideline, hyping Clark up like a proud big sister. This is the stuff that makes basketball feel bigger than just wins and losses. It's connection. It's growth. From fierce competitors to the loudest voices in each other's corner, there's a new rhythm to their game now. A beat that wasn't there when they were opponents. And every time they share the floor, you feel it. It's not rivalry, it's respect turned into rhythm.
It's obviously Caitlin, so what's it been like just building that relationship with you two? I saw you kind of messing around with each other on the court, so it looks like it's going pretty well.
Yeah, for sure. She's such a dynamic player. She does a lot for this team, and we understand that. So I think everybody here just want to make her life easier, and she wants to make everybody else's life easier. So just putting all the pieces together that we can be a threat on, every level of the court, not just with Caitlin this year. So I'm just ready to put it all together, and it's so crazy because we got 4 days before we play a preseason game, so I think we got to put it together quick. But
if someone told you last season that Bonner and Clark would be cooking up highlight plays together, you'd laugh. Now, you're sitting courtside watching it happen and wondering how you ever saw it differently. Every pass, every handoff, every switch on defense. They move like they've been synced for years. This isn't just two stars coexisting. This is two legacies intertwining. The old WNBA era didn't just pass the torch, it joined the fire.
I can be more excited to step on the court with Caitlin. We actually had a great workout this morning, and I think we just feed well off each other. So I'm just here to hopefully, give my little leadership advice. I don't feel like I need to push her to be any type of player that she isn't already is.
There's something hilarious and kind of beautiful about it too. Not long ago, Bonner and Clark would have gone at each other like it was Game 7 of the finals. Now they're laughing. After back-to-back assists, basketball's funny like that. 1 minute you're battling for control of the court, the next you're building trust on the same baseline. And maybe that's what makes their partnership so dangerous. It's built on fire, then forged in mutual respect.
What excites you the most about this team that you're going to be joining?
I mean, they have dynamic pieces in CC and Kelsey Mitchell and AB, Lexi Hall. I mean, they have a great core, so why not just add to that and try to
take us to the next.
You can see the shift in how they play. Clark still brings the flash. Logo threes, lightning cuts, momentum swings. But Bonner brings the gravity. She slows the game down just enough to make the defense twitch. Together, they stretch the court like taffy. One bends it, the other breaks it. And with both on the floor, you're guarding ghosts. It's a masterclass in dual threat domination.
Provide the knowledge and explain playoff sim a little bit better so we can be better prepared and don't get punched.
Every time Bonner and Clark run a two-player action, the defense looks lost. It's not just speed or skill, it's unpredictability. Bonner's veteran craft blends perfectly with Clark's chaos engine. When Clark pulls up, Bonner's already boxing out. When Bonner fakes baseline, Clark's zipping a pass into the gap. The league's watching this unfold and realizing this isn't a one-off, it's a blueprint.
Pass that along, to other players. Coming to this league is not easy by any means, and especially her pass, but to see what she's already done for this league and in this organization is kind of insane, and you don't see that a lot.
So here we are, the veteran and the phenom. Two timelines, one mission. They were once rivals. Now they're rewriting what it means to build a super team. Bonner didn't just accept the next generation, she became part of it. And Clark? She's not just the future anymore. She's the present. So what do you think about Clark and Bonner teaming up? And what should we expect from this squad now? Because this is the real show, and we're only getting started.